Right now on NBC 26 live at 10, despite some rain which stalled Packers family night for a short while, the night was a success. We'll recap some of the highlights. Plus, today marks the 5-year anniversary of the sick Temple shooting in Oak Creek. And search and rescue teams looking for 3 U.S. Marines after their plane crashed off the east coast of Australia tonight. NBC 26 is your official Packer station. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Regina Ahn. What an incredible night. 78,000 people packed Lambeau Field for Packers family night. Well, fans are always prepared to celebrate their team, even if it's just for training camp. NBC 26's Eric Kress joins us live at 10 from Lambeau Field. Hey, Eric.
Regina, nearly 80,000 people showed up to Lambeau Field today to take in one of the most family-friendly Packers experiences that you'll find here all season long.
You didn't need a good excuse to show up to Packers family night early today.
These are my best Packer clothes because we like football. The new Packers are going to be here.
For all too many families, the experience started well before the Pack took to the field for practice.
It's all about tailgating, hanging out, getting the kids ready for football season, and I'm just having fun.
I'm hanging out with my wife, my brother, her family. It's just a great time to come together and really enjoy the end of summer, but also the start of fall and everything we love about football season.
We show out because we love our Packers. And it's family for us. It's all about family. We bring everybody up here and have fun.
The activities for the kiddos today were a perk most won't find at any regular season game.
We got to do tattoos. Like in the other Packer games, you don't get to do stuff. Like you just get to watch the game.
Kids got to do speed camps, throw the football.
And at a price of just $10 to get inside the doors at this legendary field, Packers family night is doling out memories that don't break the bank, too.
You know, it's an affordable way to come and experience Lambeau.
It's a cheap, great way to be here at Lambeau with the family.
Due to thunderstorms and the threat of lightning, Packers did delay on-field activities momentarily tonight. We'll have more on that coming up in just a moment. For now, keeping you connected at Lambeau Field, I'm Eric Kress with NBC 26.
Thanks, Eric. One for a recap of how the night went, sports reporter Kelly Price gives us some of the highlights of the night. Hey, Kelly.
Thanks, Regina. Earlier tonight, Packers officials actually evacuated the whole Lambeau Field Bowl due to storms in the area, as Eric said, but after a half-hour delay, when the Pack took the field, it was worth the wait. 30 minutes of rain, go away gave way to letting the Packers play. And of course, the 63,000 fans stuck through it all to see the Pack. And many of those fans dished out $5 for parking, all of which went to the Wendy's Wonderful Kids Foundation. Our chief meteorologist, Cameron Moreland, here presenting the check from the Packers to Wendy's officials, $5,000 going to the kids on family night. Gotta love that. And we'll have plenty more coverage later on in sports, full highlights, and a chat with head coach Mike McCarthy. For now, keeping you connected, I'm Kelly Price for NBC 26.
Thanks, Kelly. Well, storms did put a little bit of a damper on tonight's Packers family night, but will storms put a damper on the rest of your weekend? Meteorologist Matt Hoffman joins us now. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Regina. I'm afraid so. We are going to see more storms in the forecast for your Sunday for the second half of the day, but right now things are quiet. It ended up being a pretty nice end to Packers family night. A beautiful fireworks show. That was something. It wasn't it? 58 degrees now in Green Bay with mostly clear skies. It'll be quiet the rest of the night. The radar has now gone pretty clear across northeast Wisconsin. Some good news there. Temperatures are falling into the 50s across much of the area. Here's a look at that forecast for tomorrow. A dry start with sunshine, but storms likely in the afternoon. We'll detail that and take a look at your work week forecast coming up. Regina.
Thanks, Matt. Well, search and rescue operations are underway for 3 U.S. Marines who are missing after their plane crashed off the east coast of Australia tonight. The Marines were aboard an Osprey aircraft similar to this one you're seeing. The Marines said that 23 of 26 personnel aboard the plane were rescued after today's crash. The MV-22 Osprey involved in the mishap was conducting regularly scheduled operations. When it went down, the Marines said U.S. boats and aircraft immediately responded in search and rescue efforts. The UN Security Council today unanimously approved new sanctions on North Korea. They include a ban on exports totaling more than $1 billion. The U.S. drafted measure is aimed at pressuring North Korea to negotiate on its nuclear and missile programs. Well, 5 years ago, a lone gunman went into a sacred place of worship in Oak Creek. He killed 6 people and injured 4 others before taking his own life. The Sikh Temple of Wisconsin, along with the city of Oak Creek, is using this weekend to remember those who lost their lives from a 6K memorial run to 40 hours of prayer.
Living a life like that must be a very heavy burden to bear. So I prayed for his spirit to be at peace, and he tried to break us, but all it did was build us.
And as you look at Oak Creek 5 years later, we're a very diverse and dynamic community from what we were prior to that shooting.
This weekend's memorial ends tomorrow with a community meal and words from the victim's family. Well, new information tonight from the FBI in a bombing at a Minnesota mosque. Authorities say an improvised explosive device caused a blast at the Dar al-Farouk Islamic Center near the Mall of America south of Minneapolis. A witness saw something being thrown from a van before the explosion. No one was hurt. A $10,000 reward has been offered. Well, 2 men accused in a bizarre murder case in Chicago with a tie to Wisconsin are now in police custody in California. 42-year-old Wyndham Latham, who works at Northwestern University, and 56-year-old Andrew Warren, a staffer at the University of Oxford in England, surrendered peacefully to authorities in the San Francisco area. They were wanted in the brutal murder of a 26-year-old man who was found dead in Latham's home last week. That same day, Latham and Warren drove to Lake Geneva and made a $1,000 donation to the city's library in the victim's name. No word on why they did that. Well, still ahead, hundreds of runners gathered to raise colon cancer awareness right here in Green Bay. But for now, here's a live look out our Green Bay Tower cam out.